Hey nerds, it's me, Bakugou. So today we're gonna be baking cookies because Aizawa said so. It's not just me, everybody has to make them, but nobody's here right now. So I'm gonna take this advantage to do this while I'm alone. And I have to hurry because I don't know when everyone will be back. And I don't want them messing up my cookies. But I've got my recipe book. Don't laugh at it. I don't want to see any comments about it. But I got my recipe book and we're gonna be making peanut butter cookies because I like peanut butter. So, yeah. Why do I keep doing that? Kame.Ryu has had too much of an effect on me. So, I've never made a video on baking before, so you're gonna have to forgive me. Nope, I'm not in frame. My camera has a very short frame. I have to be all the way down here for you to see me. Sorry, I'm too tall. There was a noise. Sorry. Frightened me. Wait, no, it didn't frighten me. It didn't. Nope. Nope. It just, I was curious. Okay, first of all, I guess we gotta get the ingredients. So, yeah. Let's get those. So, we're gonna need flour. I hope we have flour. Oh, well, that's just great, isn't it? That's just peachy. We need 1.5 cups of flour. That's like barely a cup. Luckily I'm smart and I know what to do. No one else is gonna know to do this. So quick little tip for you guys. If you don't have flour and you really want cookies or something that you need flour for, just use Bisquick like pancake mix. It's like the same thing. I mean, okay, you may have to add a bit more. You may have to add a bit more than you normally would with flour, but it works the same way. Like, just put a little bit more in there, it works, yeah. But you may not have to put more, so be careful with that. So, you know, but there's our flour, baking soda. I saw it over here when it was. Baking soda. You guys can read, right? That's backwards. Oh well. What else do we need? Salt and peanut butter and butter. Salt. Where did the salt go? I got it. We have peanut butter. Where did the peanut butter go? There it is. Is this a brand new thing? Yeah. Holy crap. Brand new. Okay, oh, butter. Yeah, 1/2 cup of butter. So 1 stick of butter. Okay. Oh, is this the last one? Oh, Sato. Sato is he's gonna try. He won't succeed, but he'll try. It's the last full stick of unsalted butter. That's a quick tip for you guys if you never bake or cook anything. If you're baking and you have to add salt into something, use unsalted butter. And if you can't use unsalted butter and you have to use salted butter, don't put as much salt. Because you really just have a very salty whatever. What was I doing? Brown sugar. Wait, hold on a second. Okay, well, we'll get that and then I'll show you. Almost out of vanilla, but brown sugar. And then take one egg. Egg. So, I think I forgot to write something down because it's saying I need granulated sugar, but it's not telling me how much. But I got it. I did forget it. I did forget it. And it was 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. I'm gonna use the messed up sugar because Kame.Ryu likes to sabotage things. Anyways, so we have all our ingredients. Let me show you guys. Okay, so we have our flour, which is these two, and we have our peanut butter, and our baking soda, and our salt, and our butter, our egg, which is trying to roll away, our vanilla, our brown sugar, and then our granulated sugar. So, yeah, we've got all our ingredients, so now it's time to actually start mixing everything up. And I'm gonna preheat the oven. Go ahead and do that. We'll take the piece out so that it's actually done by the time we get done. And we can just like put them on the pan and then roll. So we need bowls. We have a medium bowl for the dry ingredients. There's not that much of them. And then just a bigger bowl for the wet ones. That should do. I might honestly be able to use this bowl for the dry ingredients. Is there a bigger bowl in here? There is a bigger bowl in here. Hold on, I have to dry this bowl off. Those bowls are so dangerously placed. They should not be like that. Someone's gonna get hit in the head and have a concussion. It's probably gonna be Kame.Ryu or Deku. I hope it's Deku and I hope I'm there for it. That'd be so funny. Okay. So anyways, putting aside the Deku thing, this is gonna be our bowl for our wet ingredients that we're also going to put our dry ingredients into because we need a big bowl for it or it will go everywhere. And then this, I guess this will be our dry ingredient bowl. Yeah, it's just a little, why did I do that? No idea. I'm terribly just not in frame at all times. Hey, let me squat down like I'm walking around, Don't ask me why I walk like that. Okay, preheat oven, we did that. It's preheating. Okay, now I have to whisk flour, baking. Okay, we don't have a whisk anymore because this is a really funny story. So Deku, right? I'll do this while I'm getting everything together a bit. So Deku, he was trying to bake something, right? I don't know why, because he's always been terrible with that kind of stuff. Okay, he can barely cook his own food, much less like bake sweet treats. But he was trying to bake something, I don't know what it was, and he ended up breaking the whisk as he was like whisking it. And so it was Sato's whisk. It was Sato's whisk, okay? It was a special whisk that he used all the time. And he called it his special lucky whisk. That's what he called it all the time. Well, Deku broke that said whisk. And Sato was so upset. How much flour do you need? 1/2 cups. Is there a bigger thing that I can use other than that? But yeah, I think it was funny though. It was funny watching Deku run through Sato. Because like, as a man who cooks and bakes, very rarely the baking part, I know how it feels when one of your favorite cooking things get broken, because I've broken a lot of mine because of pure anger, but that was on me, so, you know. But I know how it feels, so I felt bad for the man. I felt bad for the man. And the bad thing is that Deku didn't tell him, okay? He didn't go up there, he didn't need it, he didn't go like, oh, Sato, I'm so sorry, I accidentally broke your whisk. Like, I didn't mean to, it kind of accidentally happened. He didn't do that. He hid the whisk, right? He hid the whisk. The broken whisk, he hid it. Okay, and then Sato couldn't find it, and so he had, like, almost everybody in the kitchen looking for it, and then he found it, right? He found it broken. And then he questioned everybody. Which, by the way, Sato can be a scary man sometimes. But he questioned everybody about it. And then Deku started bawling, of course, because it's Deku. And so obviously Sato was just like, ah, so you're the culprit, and started chasing him, which was funny. And the sad thing is that Deku would have been a little stronger and wouldn't have started crying about it. He would have gotten away with it. Because, I think it was... Who was his prime suspect? I think Kame.Ryu. No, it was Kirishima. Kirishima was his prime suspect. That's who he thought he was. That's who he thought he was that broke it. I'm not saying that I want Kirishima to get beat up, because I don't. But, he could have taken it. He could have taken it. He's big, he's manly, he could have taken it. So, you know. Anyways, so we got our 1.5 cups of flour, and now we're doing our baking soda. Okay, how much baking soda do we need? We need 1 teaspoon. Here's a little thing for you guys. You guys know that I'm terrible with, like, abbreviations when it comes to measurements. Like, honestly. Because, like, I can do it now, but, like, before I had trouble differentiating between teaspoon and tablespoon with the abbreviations. Don't you guys dare tell anybody about that? But I'm better with it now. Because tablespoon has a B in it. How much do we need? We need 1. There. Where did I put the thing? There it is. Okay, what's next? Salt. How much salt? 1/4 teaspoon. There we go. Okay. So anyways, moral of the earlier story, we don't have a whisk anymore. So I have to resort to a spoon. So I think that Deku said he was gonna buy Sato a new one. But we have yet to see a whisk in the kitchen at all. So unless Deku bought him a new one and Sato's just hidden it, and he's just used it only for him, then there has not been a whisk in here. Okay. That's good enough. Okay. Big roll time. Let me rinse this off so I don't mess anything up and have to start over. That would be food waste. Go there. Okay. So, now we got to cream the butter, peanut butter, and brown sugar together. Okay, so this isn't room temperature yet like it's supposed to be. Or if it is, then the room's very cold. So It was me. It was me. I am the one who got hit in the head. Luckily, I dodged. What was I doing? Oh, right. Water. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Because you can do that in baking sometimes, depending on what it is. This being one of those things, so if you need your butter to be room temperature to like cream something for baking or something, but like you just decide to bake on a whim and you don't want to let it sit there for however long it needs to, stick it in the microwave for a few seconds and then just pour it in there. It's the same thing. It does the same thing. I mean, don't put it in there for long because if you have it melted, it will mess it up. Don't ask me why it does that, but it will. But, you know. Anyways, brown sugar, 3/4 cup. I hate these containers. Why? Why do you hate me? Okay, that's 1, 2, and that's 3. Wonderful. Okay. Also, if you've never tried just pure brown sugar, you need to change that. It's so good. Like, I'm not a sweets person, normally, but this stuff, I would eat this stuff all down. Not literally, but shut up. We need 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. I can smell it. It smells so off. Okay. What else? Peanut butter. We need 3/4 cup of peanut butter. Yeah. And also, if you're ever having trouble getting the right amount of peanut butter, if you need something that has like this very specific amount of peanut butter and you don't want to mess it up, melt the peanut butter. It works, okay? You'll get the exact amount you need, okay? You won't be wasting, okay? And it comes out of whatever you're measuring it really easier as well. So, just melt it, just a little. Like 10 seconds in the microwave, boom, done, you're good. Look at that beautiful, time to mess it up. Ugh. That'll do. Go. Get in there. Get out of the measuring cup. Oh, and I'm flinging it everywhere. Okay, maybe don't do that. Okay. And then, you know what? This'll work. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Wonderful. Amazing. I love it. Okay. Oh, and the... There we go. Oh my gosh, wait, look at that. You guys can see the bowl now. I'm out of frame a little bit, but that's fun, I guess. Even though I should be the center of attention. Get in there. Thank you. Peanut butter is so good. So good. I mean, first of all, you get, like, it's healthy for you to a point. Okay, if you eat a whole jar of peanut butter every day, that's not healthy for you. But, like, if you eat, like, a little bit of it every day, like, it's pretty healthy for you. because your body needs the fat in which peanut butter is, and it's peanuts, so, you know. And it's just good. Like, who doesn't like peanut butter? People who are allergic. Alright, 10 seconds. There it goes. Please tell me that you are. 10 more seconds. Also, by the way, I didn't mention this at the beginning, but before you bake anything, make sure you wash your hands. Doesn't matter if you just gotta have a shower, wash your hands. Germs are everywhere. Perfect. And I did wash my hands. As much as I want some of my classmates to die, I don't particularly want Aizawa to, so I did wash my hands. Okay, now with the creaming, you can do it like 2 different ways. You can get like the electric mixer and do it, or you can just do it with like a fork or spoon. It works pretty well both ways, so. But pretty much you're just like mashing the butter and the peanut butter into the brown and granulated sugar until it becomes this just mixture of just the 4 of them. And, you know, technically, like, if you're into that kind of thing, you could just eat this. Because, I mean, it's not like it doesn't have any eggs or anything in it. It doesn't have any flour in it either. So you won't get, like, E. coli or salmonella. I mean, you might get sick from the pure amount of sugar that is in it. But, you know, you might have a heart attack because of the butter. But, I mean, you can. It's whatever. It's up to you. I'm trying my best to remember not to lick my fingers, because whenever I'm at home and I'm baking or something, I just lick my fingers, because it's normally just myself that's going to get that thing, because my mom normally cooks for herself, and so does my dad, so, you know, but, like, here, I have to tell myself, don't lick your fingers, because then everybody's going to have my saliva in them, and I don't want that. Anyways, moving on from that, because that was a very disturbing topic. My paper isn't wanting to print. There we go. Okay. Mix an egg and vanilla. Okay, we'll do the vanilla first. 1.5 teaspoons. One, 2. And a half. Anyways, egg time. No shell. Boom. That's how it's done. And I gotta wash the egg yolk off my hands. This reminds me of another story about Sato, and I know I have a lot of stories about Sato, but we bake together, so he's not as annoying as the rest of my class. Him, Shoji with an octopus arm, and Birdface. Those 3 are, oh, and Rockhead. Those 3 are tolerable. So, you know, especially Birdhead and Rockhead. they're very tolerable because they're both very quiet. So, anyway, back to the story. So, Shoji can crush an egg with one hand. Like, you know, like when you're squeezing it. And the thing is that he can do that, but All Might can't. Like, we have tested this. Me and him, okay, we have went to All Might, okay, and we have told him, like, hey, crush this egg in one hand. And he tried for like 15 minutes straight, and he couldn't get it to even crack. And then I was thinking about Shoji, but then Sato, right, he comes over, and then he grabs it, and he's like, okay, now watch this. And then he takes some sugar out, and he powers up and whatnot, and he just... Did I get egg on my face? Yes. Was it worth it? Also yes. Because as much as I hate to admit it, Sato's strong. Like, just... And when he is powered up, if we are talking just pure strength, he is very strong. Now, when it comes to intelligence and battle smartness, not very, no. But, he's better than Kame.Ryu. So, that's something. Where is our sister? Oh, sister, hello. Where have you gone? I need you. Oh, there you are. Another tip for baking: sift your flour and your dry ingredients. It makes it so much easier on you. Oh, just be careful, because you don't want to spill any like I just did. Oh, all of you will fit. Oh, joy. And now we wait. Alright, well, it's all sifted. So, it's over here somewhere. Okay, so now, you just mix it together. You know, you just mix it and mix it until you get a cookie dough texture. Be aware it is an arm workout, so if you don't have strong arms like me, maybe get the electric mixer. You know, loser? You know? Let's see. Let me see if can I think of any more stories of my terrible classmates? I'm getting flour all over my Batman shirt. Let me see. What are some more embarrassing and funny stories? Let's see, do I have some of Deku? Yeah, I know I have some of Deku, but do I have any that I can publicly tell? I don't think so. I think all of them are fairly private, because I have standards, you know. Oh, Kame.Ryu once ate a stick of butter. Just pure stick of butter. He just like chomped it. The thing is that, you know, I would expect that out of him, but at the same time, it still disappointed me very, very much. Oh, well, that's just great. I just got cookie all over my hand. Anyways, so that was something that happened. He then proceeded to be sick for the next 3 days, so maybe it wasn't such a wise decision to eat a stick of butter, Kame.Ryu. You know, like I told you before you ate it, because butter is not good for you like that. Oh, and Kirishima ate like 1/4 of a container of protein powder. and proceeded to be sick for the next few days. I'm gonna taste it. Give me a little bit. I know I said not to do this, but I'm gonna step over here so you guys can see me. That's good. That's good. That's gonna make a good cookie. It's gonna make a good cookie. If I don't get an A+ on this, I think Aizawa is choosing least favorites. Which is fair, because he already calls me a problem child. Anyways, so I'm gonna make a room so I can get the cooking pan out. And also, PSA, whenever you're baking, always clean your mess up afterwards. Because if you don't, you're just a jerk then. Because even me, the jerkiest of all jerkheads, I'd still clean up after I cook something. Need to wash the vanilla container. Oh, there's so much flour on the ground. There's so much flour on me. There's so much flour on me. Really. Alright. Oh, pan. Okay, here's a little tip if you don't have non-stick cooking spray, because I don't think we have any anymore. One, you can use a stick of butter, kind of wipe it on there, works the same way. Two, you can use parchment paper. I don't think we have parchment paper either. I think we used the last bit of that, yeah, Ochako, Yorozu, and, Frog Girl, I used the last bit of that when they were making their strawberries for Valentine's Day. So, you know. So, stick of butter it is. What in the world? What happened to the butter? Okay, well, I don't see any teeth marks, so I don't think that Kame.Ryu ate it again. It's very odd, though. I don't know what happened to it, but anyways. Oh, crap. I'm getting butter all over my hands. Go on the pan. Hold on. Doesn't look like it. Okay, anyways. I tried and I failed. It's the first time, the last time you'll ever hear that from me. I'm just like manhandling this butter. There's gonna be like my handprint in it. And I was thinking he's gonna yell at that either. He probably will yell at me out about it too, but Saturday's gonna yell at me first. And I'll yell back because that's what Bakugou does. What did I do? Okay, Okay, so most of this wasn't my fault. Most of this wasn't my fault. Did I tear the paper or some? Yes. But it was mostly torn when I got it. Okay, so after you have your cookie pan, cookie sheet, whatever you want to call it, all greased up, buttered up, parchment papered down, you're gonna start rolling out your cookie ball, your cookie dough balls. That's the word. So the thing with these is that the way that you're supposed to do them is you're supposed to take your hand, and I just washed it. You're supposed to take your hand and you're supposed to just grab some like that and then roll it into an incredibly big ball. And then you just kind of, and that's how you do it. that's how you make the cookies. Because this is a recipe for soft peanut butter cookies, and one of the ways to get your cookies soft is to just make them huge. I mean, because the outside will get like just a little crispy. But the outside will get just like a little crispy, like just enough. But the inside will still be soft. And it's like perfect. Okay, now get off the spoon. Magic hands, that's what I've got. I've got magic hands. I wonder if... No, that'd just like blow it up. That would be a bad idea. There'd be cookie dough everywhere. For any of you that are curious on what my thought was, it was one of my intrusive thoughts, and it was, could I cook this cookie with my cork? And I think I have made the smart decision to not find out. Maybe in a, safe room, not the kitchen, with an adult, probably Aizawa, or, somebody else who, could put out a fire, if there was one, well, so that, I think Todoroki can cook, like, a cookie with his cork. I think. I mean, it makes sense, because, fire, why not? Okay, so now that you have effectively rolled out your cookie dough, and yes, I know I'm only making 6 cookies, and I have, like, 21 different classmates, or however many it is, but these are for Aizawa, not my classmates, so that's why. And I know Aizawa doesn't have a very big sweet tooth, and he's already getting cookies from a bunch of kids, so at least, he's gonna get one batch of good ones. And I'm also making some for myself, so. But I can guarantee you, there's only gonna be a few batches of them that are actually edible. Because if these kids bake like they cook, then there will be a fire. Something will end up having to be thrown away. Somebody might get burned again, so, Anyways, so then you put them in the oven, and you're supposed to put them in there. The recipe says to bake them for 8 to 9 minutes, but really that's up to you. You don't have to listen to it. Personally, before, I've cooked mine for like 12, because they were still completely raw in the middle. So make sure you check that before you take them out and you start eating them, because if you don't, you might get sick, and that will not be my problem because I told you. And also, but a good way to tell if they're, I'm forgetting. Also, another way to tell, like, oh, hey, they're done, is that they're not super, super doughy and raw in the middle. They're just, like, enough, and then, like, it's starting to crack just the slightest bit on the top. Also, don't forget to take your fork and crisscross on the top, but don't push it down too much, because these, like I said, these are big cookies. Push them down too much, they're going to run into each other more than they already are going to. So, let me just, so minimal push down on that. So, like I said, yeah, put them in there for like 8 to 9 minutes. So, put them in there like so, and then 8 minutes. And then once you have your timer set, you can start cleaning up. So you can lick the bowl if you want to. You can give it to a friend if you want to lick, if they want to lick the bowl. You can wipe down the counter and put all your ingredients up, because that's the nice thing to do and the hero thing to do. Because if you leave all of it out for someone else to put up, then that's not very plus ultra of you, is it? So, yeah. Did I cut myself? No, I didn't. It's just, so yeah. I guess that's it. That's it. That was the video. That was the video. That was cooking with Katsuki. Ooh, it's got a nice ring to it. Maybe I might do another video, you know, making something else. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll make another video doing the same thing and seeing how fast I can do it. Maybe I'll do it and I'll see how big I can get the cookies, you know? So anyways, that's the video. If you like this video, make sure to, you know, comment down below so that you liked it, and tell me something else that you want to see me do. You know, I can try. I can try. That's all I can do. I can't promise you anything. But yeah, so like the video, maybe, please. Subscribe, please. Loser? That, I should not call people losers if I want them to subscribe. Anyways, so yeah, like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you want to see next. I'll try to do it. So yeah. Also, I do stream over on Twitch. I'll try to put the link down in the description. I don't stream a whole lot anymore, but I do it sometimes. So if you guys want to go over and hang out with me, who knows, I might be doing cosplay again. You might ask Bakugou some questions. You know, listen to some more of his stories about his classmates. Anyways, so that was it. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. So, bye.